Europe's most Russia-friendly leaders are openly pushing back against Washington after the US military operation that led to the arrest of Venezuelan President Nicolás Maduro, a close ally of Russian President Vladimir Putin. Slovak Prime Minister Robert Fico condemned what he called the kidnapping of a sovereign leader, warning that powerful countries now act without restraint. International law has been erased, Fico said, adding that smaller nations can only watch in disbelief.
The great powers today literally do whatever they want. They have completely erased the existence of international law and the necessity of its observance. The UN is unfortunately on its knees. And the UN Security Council, without reform and consistent strengthening of its powers, is completely toothless. In a small country like Slovakia, we can do nothing. We just watch in disbelief as American elite military units kidnap the president of a sovereign country, Venezuela.
Fico pointedly credited US President Donald Trump for openly admitting the operation was about controlling Venezuela's oil, not democracy or human rights. He compared it to the Iraq War, accusing earlier US administrations of hiding similar motives behind false narratives.
When the US announces that it will govern the entire 30 million people of Venezuela, I have to give US President Donald Trump credit. He did not justify his decision with the false need to spread democracy or protect human rights, as the Biden administration or any previous US president would say. He spoke openly about control over Venezuelan oil and the entry of American companies into the Venezuelan oil industry. And then the old saying applies. Whoever wants to be a dog and smokes whatever they can find.
Despite acknowledging that his criticism could strain Slovak-American relations, Fico said silence was impossible. He vowed to unequivocally condemn the US action, insisting that opposing foreign military interventions has been a consistent position of his government. Hungarian Prime Minister Viktor Orbán echoed those views, calling the US action against Maduro proof that the liberal world order is in disarray. Orbán said President Trump's return to power had delivered a fatal blow to that order.
In the first days of this year, we received a profound reminder that the liberal world order is in disarray. However, the new world is still in the making. Even more unstable, unpredictable, and dangerous years lie ahead. Hungary will follow the path of peace and security. We don't want to send Hungarian youth to the front, and we don't want to destroy the country and the Hungarian economy. Hungary would stay out of the war in Ukraine.
Orbán warned that the world is entering a dangerous and unpredictable transition period, while reaffirming Hungary's refusal to send troops to Ukraine. We want peace and security, he said, stressing that Hungarian youth should not be drawn into foreign wars. Both Orbán and Fico have maintained close alignment with Moscow since Russia's invasion of Ukraine, frequently criticizing Western sanctions, military aid to Kyiv, and US-led interventions abroad.